Hi, welcome back to watching me learn to knit as a long-time crocheter. I am going to be binding or casting off today. I am binding off this glorious monstrosity of a first practice swatch. When starting, I cast on 20 stitches, and after a while I noticed something wasn't quite right, and so I counted 34 stitches. So I decided to cut my losses and bind this bad boy off. Keep in mind that y'all have watched me learn to knit in real time. Today's video was a bit of a hassle to put together because every time I started struggling with the bind off process, I would move my work out of frame. So I was moving my work out of frame a lot. So this is what is called the basic cast off and is supposedly best to learn for beginners. When starting the binding off, you knit 2 stitches like normal and then pull the first stitch over the second stitch on the right needle and then drop it off the right needle. It was hard. I have such tight tension that even getting the needle in was a chore, let alone pulling another stitch over a stitch that I just knit. I eventually started to get the hang of it though, and after the first few stitches really only wanted to scream until my throat bled just a little. Especially with the last stitch. By that time, I'd been working on this binding off for almost 25 minutes, and I was ready to be done. Once I realized I had had a split stitch on my needle, which means that you can't pull the loop all the way through properly, I just decided to rip that bitch and be done with it. I learned a lot through this very first swatch, which is the real beauty of the fiber arts. You really have to make mistakes to learn, and it's so beautiful and therapeutic to do so. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video where I start over with a much nicer yarn and a way looser tension.